All right, so we're gonna first learn how to create your own sprite because this is something that we need to know before we start our new project. So what you essentially do is you go over here, but instead of going on this magnifying glass where you can choose a sprite, you go over here on the paint so that you can create your own sprite. So we just click on that. It takes us over here to customs, and you can basically create your own sprite whichever way you want. You can draw something, you can make, let's say, draw a smiley face, or you could put some shapes here, or you can do anything you want. Right? You can create your own sprite. And of course, if you don't like it, you can just select it and delete it, right? But what we want to learn is how to create your own text sprite, because sometimes we need to display some text on our program because we want to give some instructions or basically have some sort of an introduction of what our project is about. So we go over here, we click on this T over here, which stands for text, and we can create our own text box. Just grab it like that, and then you can just enter anything you want. So let's say for this project, because it's called guess the number, we're just going to use guess the number. All right, and as you can see, it's in purple right now because the color that we've selected is purple. And if you want to change that, you can just select the text and change the color. So let's just put it to black. Very nice. And what we want to do next is to grab this and make sure it's centralized. So you go on, but essentially you see this, the circle right here, that's the center of the sprite. So if you want this to be the center of it, you just put that on the center. There you go. Right, and we've created our sprite over here. And essentially this is going to be our text sprite that we can use, and you can name it whatever you want. You can just call it text or whatever you want. And that's going to be the text that we're going to be using for our project. Okay, so that's how you create a sprite, and of course you can go back to your coding page over here, right? So when you're on this page and you want to go back to your coding area, you just go over here and click on code, right? And if you're going to go back to where you were creating the sprites, you can go to customs, or you can just do the same thing over here where we just go on paint, all right? So that's how you create your own text inside Scratch. Okay, so now that we've created this text, we're going to use it for our project. So join me in the next video where we start coding our new project.